Good day everyone, I'm Metablaze, and welcome to another Our Thoughts on Thingy, very last minute one in fact, with Kinaz and myself.
It's fine.
It's
It'll
fine.
work out.
I was trying to figure out what to do for this weekend's video, and then I was going to do a first impressions on this game, and then I was like, well, I actually don't have that much to talk about yet. Therefore, we'll do a thing for the overall thing that's been happening this year.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Basically, in like 4 days from when this goes out, it'll be the half-yearly, because they're doing half-yearly anniversaries now, everything, which seems a bit strange to me, however, like, for the sake of video, we'll do it that way. Yeah, it'll be half a year since Arknights Endfield came out, which is a game we've been following fairly heavily on the channel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not really that much on this
Somewhat,
channel, more on the podcast channel.
Yeah.
However, it's something we've been following fairly heavily. I've played it very briefly. You've played it a fair bit, in like a month.
Yep.
And our brother has played it a lot since it launched.
Yeah.
I think that's about right?
That sounds about accurate.
Yeah. Basically, I guess we could start at the start. Yeah, it launched, you said January 22nd, right?
22nd?
Yeah. 22nd of January. Our brother got it straight up day one, to be fair.
Yeah.
And he's been playing it ever since then, watching it go through the updates. Our playtimes have been a little bit different. You didn't start it until about a month ago?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, roughly about a month ago. And how far through do you reckon you are?
I just met Arcane story, so...
Yeah.
Wherever that is.
I suppose for context,
close to the new update stuff, I guess.
Yeah, as I say, for context, I guess, 1.4 has barely come out, like, when we're recording this. Therefore, yeah, Arcane is currently the character of choice in the pools. And it is the update where I decided to start playing, because I've been waiting for a Switch 2 version, and it doesn't look like there's ever going to be one coming, because I don't know.
Because they didn't.
Because the Switch 2 would be perfect for video games like Wuthering Waves, or this, or NTE, or Genshin Impact. And they decided simply, maybe we'll get a Genshin Impact at one point because we saw code there. However, otherwise, they decided no, the Switch gets none of them. I don't understand.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. You're playing on PC. I'm playing on a phone because I didn't want to play on PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a good way to start it. Yeah. Currently we're on 1.4, right? That's right? It's 1.4?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Arcane and everything like that. I mean, as I said, we've been following it since the beginning. I've been following it for years, ever since like the first betas. Like,
because you played the first Arknights.
I have played the first Arknights.
You played original Arknights.
The original Arknights, I have indeed. And then they started getting very complicated with how many people they added, and I was like, brain freeze. And
full enough.
Yeah, basically. However, I played the original Arknights, and then this one, I've been following it ever since that first original beta video they put out ages ago.
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago, it feels like, I think.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was a long time ago. Been following it since then. Had fun looking at people ziplining around.
Yeah.
And then eventually it came out. And, I mean, to be fair, over this, like, last 6 months, I've had much more to do with the music side of it than I actually have the game side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have. Every time a new piece of music comes out for it, it's, like, almost instantly in my playlist, or, like, I listen to it all the time. Like, I like the music from the game a lot.
It's good music.
I follow their, like, in-game band, or a radio station, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is always grand. Have like, and then like it came out. The base game came out. The response to it, I don't know how it was.
I don't know either, actually.
The general consensus I've seen is people really like how the gacha system works, except for the people who don't.
I think that depends. Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of people who really like it, and then a lot of people who don't like it at all. I mean, to be completely honest with you, after literally downloading the game for the first time yesterday, it feels like a normal gacha system to me.
Yeah.
I know there is some specifics about it that are like actually pretty neat that I was looking into 6 months ago, and then I've forgotten since then.
Forgot about him. Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, people seem to either really like it or dislike it. I don't know. Even now, I don't know the general consensus on the game. Is it? I mean, there's a lot of people who like it. Obviously, have a like.
It's primarily received well, I think.
I don't know how well it's doing, as such.
I don't know either.
Yeah, because I know there's always videos online for any franchise. Like even Mario Kart 8 had this, and it was a almost universally liked game. Where there's always people like, this game is falling apart.
Bad.
Or like it's bad, or nobody's playing it anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of those videos with Endfield.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
I think it depends on when people started playing.
Because like obviously people are playing, otherwise why would they be continuing?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's confusing. One thing I do want to talk about though with the updates is the release cadence is much appreciated. The problem I have with like other games like Wuthering Waves and stuff like that, even the original Arknights, is the fact that they release a new character every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's really hard to follow and keep up with, especially when like a lot of these characters, especially in like the original Arknights because it's a tower defense game, a lot of these characters have very specific movesets.
Yeah.
And to me, at least, they require a lot of time to, like, use them and see if you like them or not.
Yeah.
Simply because you have to figure out all the intricacies for it and stuff like that. And that tends to happen with a lot of these games where they simply keep introducing characters over and over again. I literally go onto YouTube and all I see is Wuthering Waves character this, Wuthering Wave character that, Wuthering Waves character... I'm like...
Yeah.
Stop it. However, I think the release cadence for this is... I mean, it's a little bit more subdued. It tends to be about every 2 weeks is a new character. Would that be about right?
I think. Maybe 3 weeks? I don't know. It really
it's
depends.
About like 2 weeks at minimum, a month longest, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Well, because there seems to at least be... Well, we're 4 updates in and 6 months in. Therefore, we're averaging around an update every 1.5 months.
Yeah.
And those updates tend to bring at least 2 people each time, and they're split up in that month.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah, it's about every 2 weeks minimum to a month maximum, which is, I mean, 2 weeks
much better.
Maybe a little bit small. However, the fact that it is offset by that, then maybe month maximum as well. I think it works well, personally.
Yeah, it's a lot better than most other ones.
Yeah, because I remember when Mifu came out, she was out for literally only 2 weeks, and then it was, what's his name after that?
And then Camille came along.
Yeah, Camille, like, for 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, that's a little bit quick. However, then, like, Camille was there for, like, 3 weeks.
A little while, yeah.
Yeah, therefore, I don't know, it seems to be dependent on the developers, as opposed to an actual release schedule.
At the moment, it's also dependent on the characters themselves, because a lot of the ones being released are people that are already in it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. The first character coming that isn't already in the game, at least story-wise, is Lino, right?
Camille was.
Camille was? Oh yeah, Camille was, sorry. Yeah, you're
Camille
right.
was new.
Yeah, Camille was, and then Lino's coming this update.
Lino's next,
in like
yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that's confusing. Especially since they've already teased 1.5 with 3 characters coming out in that update.
Yeah.
Hopefully they 1.5. Well, it looks like 1.5 is going to be a bigger update anyway with the new area and stuff. Therefore, I'm going to assume that update's going to last longer. Therefore, they're going to be split up fairly.
Yeah, I imagine so.
However, they've been constantly keeping it up to date, adding lots of new things and lots of overwhelming things in my sense. In my case, however, it's fine.
It's a lot to get into in the very beginning.
Yeah, it is a lot. However, like, gameplay-wise, can I say it? Can I say what I always say?
What?
It's Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. People
it's a
know
little
on this
bit
chat
more.
how much I like Scarlet Nexus. Right.
Yeah.
This game is like a Scarlet Nexus light, I would say.
Scarlet Nexus, the gacha game.
Gacha. Well, like the gameplay isn't quite as in depth. I feel as Scarlet Nexus, at least from what I played and
Yeah.
watched you guys play.
No, it's not.
No. Especially like I guess like you have the same sort of setup where like you have like 4 moves that you can use based on the characters. However, you can't like. I mean, in Scarlet Nexus, you can literally use the power of that character. Where in this case, it's like a one quick move.
Yeah.
Type thing, which is in Scarlet Nexus too. Yeah, no, it's basically, it feels to me like Scarlet Nexus, though, which is, I mean, fine. I like Scarlet Nexus. Yeah. I like this game. It upsets me that you can't double jump because I have muscle memory from over 500 hours of Scarlet Nexus.
Okay, but like, you don't need to double jump in this game, man.
I didn't say you needed to, however.
However what?
However,
you don't need to.
I have muscle memory, and it's very confusing because they keep going to jump and double tap it, and nothing happens, and I feel like deflated.
Oh no. Whatever shall you do?
Well, it is well like I mean, in Scarlet Nexus, a big thing that you would do when you really get into like I don't know how to say this. Really get into like the full combat mechanics. Like something that I literally always do is constantly chain people in the air, and double jumping is essential for that, right?
Yeah.
However, you can't really hit anybody into the air in this, from what I've seen.
But that's yes, you can. Just use Chen.
I barely have Chen.
Oh, that's a you problem.
I get that. However, like, can you really chain it in the air that long?
It depends on the team you have. Something that you don't like.
No. My point is, in Scarlet Nexus, you sit there and you chain them in the air to stun them, essentially.
Yeah.
Stunning them is simply a part of the natural gameplay in this. Like,
not in the same way, no.
What?
To answer your question, it's not in the same way, no.
Yeah. Exactly. I wasn't complaining about it.
But that's you trying to play Scarlet Nexus.
And it's all I was getting at was that my muscle memory keeps trying to jump in and it's not working. That's all.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know how we divulged into this. Anyway, the gameplay is good.
Yeah.
If not a little bit basic at times.
I think that's fine, to be honest, because everything else is complicated.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't got up to any of the factory stuff yet, therefore, your turn.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't really have the time for that, to be honest with you.
There's blueprints for that.
Yeah, I'd imagine there is, which I'm going to be very glad about. See, I'm the type of person who would really like to sit down and work it all out.
It's real funny sometimes.
I simply do not have the time for that. I literally have only like an hour to play the game a day, if that. Like,
yeah, if that. Yeah.
I do not have the time to do that. However, it looks fun. It would be something I'd like to sit down and do. If there's a Switch 2 port, maybe.
Maybe.
One day.
In the non-foreseeable future.
I want them to simply, please, Gryphline? Gryphline? That's what they're called, right?
Yeah, Gryphline, yeah.
Yeah,
not Gryphline.
Please bring out a Switch 2 port. Anyway, it's on PS5. I feel like it's not impossible to say it could come to Switch.
No. But they seem to just not like their gacha games, so...
Yeah, that is true. Anyway, where was I heading with the conversation?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll talk about the gameplay and then the factories. Oh, I was going to get you to give a few quick words on the factory stuff, because I haven't...
Oh, they're funny.
That's it?
It's confusing to work out, but then, like, you understand it, and then it just gets complicated, and then you've got to try and work out efficiency for it.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother mess.
Is efficiency...
And it's fine.
I mean, I'm assuming efficiency is required in the fact that you have a limited area to build them in.
You have a limited area and limited power.
Ah, that's where it comes in. Okay. Can you create more power?
That's where it comes in. Yes and no.
No and yes. I see.
It depends.
Yeah. Okay.
You can technically you can upgrade power, but also not really.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, I know they're adding gases.
I like
no, they've added gases now,
like,
right?
Yeah, they have gases now.
Yeah,
Like,
they have.
I like the factory system. It's interesting to try and work out. But sometimes you're just sitting there and I'm like, I wish I could just do all this in one line and it would make so much more sense.
Yeah.
And be so much easier. But I don't want to use the blueprints because I like to figure it out.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Because like I know I lost my train of thought then. I had it. Oh yeah.
Well,
The thing I like about the factor is it's like Arknights is known as a tower defense game.
Yeah.
And this sort of gives back that tower defense element
Yes.
in a way,
Kind of.
which
yeah.
I think is neat, and it's very unique because what other game has this? I mean,
Yeah,
I guess tycoon games in general.
Yeah, but this is like an entirely different level of it.
Yeah, exactly. This is like an action RPG. To be fair, like if this game didn't have gacha elements, I feel like it would be compared in the same vein to things like a Tales of game.
Yeah, I'd say so.
To be honest, like the fact that it's has the gacha elements always puts it in the camp of a gacha game for most people. Have like looking past that, this isn't like that different from a game like Scarlet Nexus or Tales of or
It's probably more accurate to like Rune Factory or something.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because the factory part is kind of like the farming part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they have lots of characters.
Yeah.
And yeah, the characters... There does seem to be, like many gacha games, a difference in the genders. Disparity, that's the word.
There always will be.
However, like... What are you gonna do? They're at the very least they are seemingly introducing at least one male character per.
There
update.
are some men.
Yeah.
Men do exist in this universe.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I mean, you can play as a male and min, therefore you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have like your Pelika and your Chen and everything like that. It's kind of interesting though, because like there's very story-specific characters.
Yes.
And then there's the rest of them.
I think the problem is the rest of them are characters that they can be implemented into the story, but it has to be later on.
Yeah, well, to the other races that are from different places, yes. However, I'm more thinking of like the Snake Girl and
Oh yeah.
the generic
Yeah,
ones.
they're relevant.
I mean,
Kinda.
Yeah. However, like they really have no part in the story, do they?
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot. No.
No, they're more there to give low-end gachas for people to get.
Yeah.
Which I think is absolutely
Which, I
hilarious
mean-
because the Snake one everyone's ended up really, really liking, and it's like the most basic one. I have heard the most out of everyone.
It's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even like you look at their clothes, they're like completely underdesigned compared to the rest of the cast.
Yeah. There is a reason for that though. That group in particular is an actual group.
Oh. Is that why they keep showing that whenever they do event trailers, they keep showing them like as a group in those trailers?
Together? Probably, yeah. They come from the same combat team.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess the only other thing really to talk about is like how the marketing itself works, because like they taken the marketing straight from the original Arknights, and like I find the marketing in this game amazing. The fact that they have a new song for each character and it's all in English.
That's amazing.
Yeah. They have a new song for each character. It's all in English. It's voice, like it's not like a instrumental song. It's all voice music for the most part. Actually, I was about to say they're not all in English. There is a couple that aren't. However, they're not meant to be to fit the theme specifically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
and then,
how
like,
they are.
Everything's fully animated.
Yeah.
The animation in this game is next level.
It's very high quality.
Except for some things, like when Perlika and Emin jump off a
Oh,
building.
yeah. A little... there's a few things here and there where you're kind of like, Oh, okay.
Yeah, obviously you
Sure.
have the repeated animations for generic text talking
Yeah, of
section.
course.
Although everything's voiced except for admin sometimes.
Except for some of them. Except
I
for
mean,
like
well,
some
every other
side
character's
quests.
voiced, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but like it's like quest specific sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Every now and then you'll get like a side quest, or you're talking to an NPC, and then just there's something that isn't voiced, and you're like, oh, okay, sure.
Okay, that'd be kind of jarring.
It is a little bit.
Pelika comes up and asks them something in English, and they're miming it to you. Like,
There's just no talking. It's like, oh, what?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I suppose that'd be a little bit strange. And the fact that they have, how many different voice actors do they have at this point?
So many. So many different accents and languages.
Yeah, well, that's the thing as well. It's very diverse,
Yeah.
which is very nice to see, because you have,
Yeah.
like, look, Xenoblade's hilarious, right? And
Yeah.
I know because the first game did it, the rest of the games have done it to follow suit. However, the fact that they've got stuck in the British language.
It's not just British, okay? Some of them are Welsh, some of them are Scottish.
The fact that it got stuck in the English language, the England English language.
Yeah.
Look, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I do like that. However, like a lot of games do that, where they will get stuck on one specific thing because.
Yeah, and it'll just be one.
Yeah, exactly. However, this game is like extremely varied. It has voice actors that we haven't heard of before, which is actually kind of rare in English voice acting.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times we will like watch an anime or play a game and we literally immediately realize what the voice is.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, oh, that's XYZ.
Oh, that's
They're back
Matt
again.
Mercer. Oh, that's
No, that's Bryce Paperbrook or whatever
Yeah.
his name is.
Matt Mercer. Yuri
Good old
Lowell,
Bryce.
Lowenthal, not Lowell.
Lowenthal.
Yuri Lowenthal. Tori's voice actress. I can't remember the name of it right now for some reason.
Laura.
Yeah, Laura. That's it.
Laura Bailey.
Cassandra. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of games, especially, and anime and all that sort of thing, use the same voice actors. A lot.
Yeah.
However, like,
Especially high-end ones that were made with a budget.
yeah, I think there is one voice actor I've recognized in the entirety of Enfield,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. Literally.
Uh,
That's not to say that like these voice actors aren't heard of anywhere else though. Like
No, exactly.
a lot of the different language ones, for instances, are much more famous in their
Yeah,
language.
which is
Of course.
understandable.
Which, you know,
However,
that
like,
makes sense.
Yeah, however, like, specifically because, I mean, obviously they all speak English, regardless of what.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
unless they go offside, like Rossi and Wolfgarden speaking a different language every now and then. However, like...
they all speak in a different language every now and then.
Yeah, otherwise, though,
If that is
they
their
all
language.
speak in English. There's some voice actors that carry over into the different languages, too, like Chen's...
Yes, they do.
not Chen's VO,
Chen's-
Tang Tang's VO?
Yeah. Tong Tong's one. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she's both...
She carries over.
Yeah, she's both the Chinese and the English voice actress, right?
Yeah. There's a couple more like that too, I think.
Yeah, which I think, like, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that they can do that, I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know, the fact that we managed to talk about voice actors for ages, it shows how much we talk about that behind
It's
the scenes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm curious to see if they will introduce more, like, well-known ones, I suppose, going forward.
I don't know. It really depends.
Yeah, well, it depends. How, like, when you think of, because I don't think we know Leno's voice actress yet.
I don't think so.
However, you get to a point as well, because, like, Leno's a singer, and she literally has songs in
Yeah.
the game. Therefore, they need a singer and a voice actress.
Yeah.
Like, that starts
which
narrowing
can be
down the
difficult.
selection.
Yes. There aren't many that do that.
Yeah, therefore, like, that's where we will start maybe seeing, if they introduce more characters similar to that, or, like, that are very specific for some reason. That may be where we start to see
Yeah.
the more well-known ones,
Yeah.
I guess. Maybe we'll get Mark Hamill at some point.
I think. Mark.
I think you were meant to say, I think he's in there.
No, I think it's people. A lot of people were saying Camille's voice actor is a pretty high one.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't really heard of him before, unless I simply just didn't know his name, which is possible.
Yeah, that's possible
But
too.
apparently he's pretty high up there.
However, we're like we're very clued into the voice actors. I've found.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, we tend to know a lot of them because we.
Well, we listen to a lot of voice
Yeah,
acting.
exactly. I can tell you almost every single voice that Cassandra Lee Morris has done.
Exactly. They're very noticeable.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be so funny to hear her in this game.
Who'd she even play? Like the character she would
I have
typically
no idea.
play has already been taken.
Yeah.
Like Rossi. Like.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, Rossi's already a different person, so.
Yeah, exactly.
No idea.
And she's Italian, as you keep saying.
She is.
Well, we'll leave that at that. Is there anything else to discuss with V?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess some final thoughts. I mean, my first impressions thoughts is I like the game and I'm gonna keep playing it. I was already gonna like it and play it anyway.
It's really good. Yeah, exactly. It just took me a while to play it.
Yeah, exactly. And your, like, I guess, what are your thoughts on the story? Like, general thoughts?
It's okay. I think my thoughts align with a lot of people's thoughts. It gets kind of like falls off a little bit in the Wuling areas.
Yeah. There seems to be a lot of...
I'm ready for the north.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of stand around chit chat.
It is.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to the very end of it at the moment, of course, but...
Yeah, well, is there any real, like... Obviously, like, in the tutorial part that I've done, like,
Yeah.
because I haven't seen any in later of the game where it actually happens. Have, like, in the tutorial part I've done, the anchor comes down, right? And, like, the story is divulged during the gameplay for the anchor, as opposed to them standing around talking about it in a cutscene.
Yeah.
Is there much more like that, or is it simply them standing around in cutscenes for most of the time?
There's a few that are like that. Like, every now and then you'll have, like, a couple here and there that are like that.
Yeah.
But generally, it's just them going, we need to go to XYZ.
Yeah.
Let's go there. Ah, here's the next issue. Oh, no.
It's more a means to end, instead, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, there is one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that's the limited, the combat types.
Oh, yeah.
I think they kicked themselves in the back with how much they limited it.
Yeah, they have, what, 4 types?
Yeah, literally only 4 types.
Yeah.
They're already at the point. We're on 1.4. 4 updates in. They're already at the point where they've had to find workarounds.
Yeah, they have Rossi, who's like a technical hybrid.
Yeah, and then they've got Arcane.
Because, like, what else do you do, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like...
It's like, you should have just added more types.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason they can't. Like, even now.
Literally.
Like, even if they... Like, I don't know whether it'd be a good idea for them to do this, however, even if they went back and changed some of the other characters' types a little bit.
Yeah,
why
I
is
simply just
Gilberta
tweak
nature?
them a bit. Because she's a geologist.
Okay. That should be Earth.
I don't know.
Like...
She's got a demon sheep. I wouldn't have a clue. Alright, you were saying Gilberta. I was talking about Ardelia for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know why Gilberta is nature. When she's a gravity user.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what's that got to do with...
What does that even mean?
Like, she has nothing really to do with... I suppose gravity is part of nature. However, like, that's about it. You know?
I don't even know how her nature works.
Yeah.
I've never seen her... To be fair, I don't have Gilberta. I've never seen her use anything other than gravity related.
Yeah, exactly. Why is Wolfguard fire?
I don't know.
He doesn't use fire.
I mean, technically he does.
Well, he uses weapons, however, they're not really fire, is it?
I don't know, man.
That's what I'm getting at, though. Like, they should have had more...
Some of them are very strange.
Variations. Like, obviously you've got... Because what have you got? You've got electricity, nature, fire, ice, and then the basic, like, attacking one. There's
and then
5.
basic physical. Yeah.
I feel like they should have...
5.
Like, physical for sword people, obviously. Then like
Yeah.
a weapons one for people who use weapons like Wolfguard. Because like
Yeah.
Arcane even, she falls under physical or electricity.
She's nature, isn't she?
See, why is she nature?
I have no idea.
She should be under the same one as Wolfguard.
She's all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. They're like, why random? They need to add more types. That's the one criticism.
Yeah. Anyway, like we were saying.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
They should have more types.
Yeah, more criticism. Otherwise though. Anything else?
Yeah. Otherwise though, it's a good game.
It is a good game. It is a good game. And we're gonna keep playing it because we are. I don't know how much we'll showcase it on this channel. I think it's simply going to be more of a podcast thing at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get to a year and be like, look what's changed.
Maybe you'll do a short every now and then if something funny happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
And let's all thank Kananas for putting her gameplay in this because I'm not trying to bother recording on a phone.
Yep.
Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Goodbye.